But it got so crazy. This is what pisses me off about romance books sometimes. It's like there's so much that y'all need to talk about and we have 20 pages left and y'all are just freaking. Look how Valentine's Day it is. Even though I'm not supporting Valentine's Day this year. So I feel like it could get more emotional, but also it could piss me off. Okay guys, I thought this would be fun to do a little reading challenge because I have been in such a weird just mental state and mood lately and I have barely been reading, so I think this is the perfect way to get back into it. So we're going to be spinning the random spinner or number generator, whatever, and that is going to be how many pages that I have to read for the day. And we're gonna be doing this for like a week-ish, so I'm gonna put them on the thing right now and then we're gonna spin them. For some reason, like, I can't just do the number generator because in my brain it has to be like an even number, so I'm just gonna put them all in here. Okay, I think this is good. So we have 10 through 110. Honestly, it's like 5 p.m. today, so I'm kind of hoping for like... Okay. To start off, I'm in the middle of 2 books, but I'm like 20 pages into each of them, so like it's not that deep. Well, actually 3. Okay, technically I'm in the middle of my book club book, which book club is tomorrow and I'm supposed to finish the book, but honestly I don't want to push myself to do that when I'm slumping, so maybe I'll read a couple pages of that, whatever. But I'm also reading the second Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm like 20 pages in. I don't have like anything to say about that right now. And then I'm also reading Before We Were Strangers, so I might read like a chapter of this, see if I can get back into it, and then if not, go to Dungeon Crawl. Starting page 52. No. Okay, happy February 1st, first of all, but it is the next morning. So last night I did not, I was really ambitious starting the video when I did, and I was sitting down to read and then I got very distracted and went down a rabbit hole. So I only read, I think it was like 15 pages, which, I mean, I'm so glad I read that, but the chapters in Dungeon Crawler Carl are a little bit longer, so I did just read 1 chapter and I'm fine with it. So today, hoping to read a lot more. I spun and I got 80, which I have book club in an hour. So I've been skimming the book all morning because it's like a book that I'm not gonna lock in and read. It's the Curse of the Wolf King one, so I'm gonna skim this for like a little bit more and see if I can like catch up for book club. I think I'm also gonna start the audiobook for Before We Were, this is so much information, for Before We Were Strangers, because I have not listened to audiobooks in like months and I don't even know if I like them anymore. I don't know, so I need to try and get back into that, and I do also want to continue this book, so I'm gonna skim Wolf King, and then once I get back from book club, probably start the Before We Were Strangers audiobook. I don't want to read, I just want to play Minecraft. My Minecraft video is going live in an hour and I'm honestly so nervous about it, but I had too much fun with everything around that except for the actual 8 hours it took me to figure out how to edit it. Not going to talk about that, but we're going to keep going. Oh, I don't know why, but this book, it's only showing me the LOC, not the page number, like, at all. So we're gonna have to figure out what an LOC is and then do some math, but I'm not gonna obviously count the full pages because I'm skimming most of it, so maybe we'll like divide it in half or something. I don't know. There's been a couple points where I actually like read where I like stop skimming and I'm like, But I think it's just out of like so bad it's good, you know? I don't know. This book, it's just like the writing is kind of annoying, honestly, and this is just not the type of romance I'm into anymore. Especially with fantasy, I really have not been reading a lot of fantasy lately, and especially not this where it's like just romantic-y. Like, I just love like a deeper soulmate connection, so I'm honestly kind of craving that now. I don't know, this whole year is going to be about mood reading, so I don't know. It's just the way the MMC is written in this, it's just like icks me out. I'm sorry. The book club group chat is not helping at all. Let's just say none of us are enjoying this book, and there has been a severe lack of motivation in the group chat getting me to read this. Honestly, it's okay though, and I'm just not gonna force myself to read something like this that I don't actually like. I didn't think I'd have as much to say about this, but I'm on 41% now, which it's not looking good. It's 9:20, book club's at 10, which, like, I mean, I don't really care. Like, I didn't plan on finishing the book anyway. This is farther than I thought I'd get. In this chapter, we've got a little bit about the Wolf King's, like, past, but it gets, like, shut down very quickly, and I'm interested about it. But also, one of my book club friends, her review literally said we got nothing about his past. Like, we didn't actually learn it. So I'm wondering if that's the case, and like if we're just hinting at this for fun. I don't know. We will see though after the book club discussion. Okay guys, so I am home from book club now. I made it to 52% of the book. It's still doing the LOC thing, so I did some very rough math, and I think like it's completely pulled out of my butt. I did my starting or my ending LOC minus my starting LOC divided by 20, and then divided that by 2 because I skimmed some of it. So I think I read like 20-ish total pages of this after the skimming is accounted for. That's where we're at now. I think I'm going to continue this a bit more, so that means we have like 60-ish more pages. This is so confusing with the LOC thing. I did try and listen to this for a bit. I just don't know if I can do audiobooks anymore. I just could not lock in with this, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. I've read one page, but I have something to say. There's been some cute quotes. She said, "That felt like forever." He said, "Did it?" I said, still staring down at her. I could have looked at her like that all night. Okay, I forgot to explain what this book is about, but it's basically a second chance story. So the first timeline is in the present, and it's set in 2015. Basically, the guy is on the subway platform and the girl is on the subway. They catch a glimpse of each other and they're like, that's the one who got away. So they were like super close 15 years ago, so it's past and present. So that's all you need to know for now. I think I explain it more, but a little background. Feeling chatty. So since the past timeline is when they're in college, it's like the 90s or the 2000s, I'm loving all the music mentions. Where's My Mind by the Pixies was just mentioned, and also the main girl she really likes Jeff Buckley, and I've been on a Jeff Buckley kick lately, so loving the music references. I just got to page 70 and we are getting the first ever perspective from the FMC, so I'm very excited but nervous. This is very interesting. I take any positive reactions back I just had. What the hell? Okay, I'm pausing for now. I made it to page 93, so I think I read like 40 pages. So we still have a little bit to go. I think like maybe like 30 more. I don't know. But I'm going to a hockey game, so I have to pause. I'll be back later to read the rest. Maybe I'll switch to Dungeon Crawl or you know what I meant. But we're still sticking in the girl's perspective, which is interesting. So I wonder if it's gonna be like, maybe we'll just get like a bunch of chapters in hers and then go back to the present. I don't know, because we're still in the past. But yeah, I'm still really enjoying this. It's very fast paced. Like, I can't stop reading when I'm reading, but I just don't feel super connected to the characters yet, but that could definitely still happen. So that's my update. I will pop back in with more after the game. Good morning, guys. I don't think I quite hit the goal yesterday, but I think I was close. So I'll put the final page count here. So let's pick again for today. Today's Monday. I just got home from the gym, so ready to start my day. So let's see what we're picking. Honestly, I'm hoping for like 40. I don't know why I did 100. I have not been reading that much in a day. I don't even know why I started filming this, honestly, because I just feel like I'm gonna fail all of them. Okay. 70. I will say though, this book has been really easy to get through, so I think I could actually maybe read like 70 pages of this. I will pop back in whenever I read. I just wanted to quickly pick that so I have it in my head for the day. Today's pretty busy, so I probably won't be able to read till later, but I'll see you when I do. I put this TV tray here to play Minecraft with, which if you watched my Minecraft video, I had a blast doing that, and I will be doing hopefully more. But I'm really enjoying this being here, honestly. It's been great. But I'm gonna sit down and read. I think I want to set like a timer for like 45 minutes and see how much I can get into it. I might like film it on TikTok too. What's my goal again? 70? As for an update, I'm on page 92. And it's going good. Like, I'm still invested in it. It's very fast paced. They're at college right now. I think this is the second chapter of the girl Grace's perspective, and so far I'm liking it, but I'm not like super connected to the characters. It's more so just like really fast paced and well written. And so like I said, we're in the past, so I'm wondering if it's gonna like, I actually might look, honestly, I'm curious. It looks like this is gonna be set up in the first couple-ish chapters were in the present, so 2015-ish, and then we go back to the past, and then this next section is like 2000 or whatever, and I'm guessing we're gonna jump back to the future, which I don't think I've ever read like a past and present like this where it's like sectioned off by chunks, more so like just like a random past chapter. And I think I'm honestly liking this because I'm still wanting to keep reading, I'm keeping like reading, but also the other way, like every other chapter or whatever, different timeline, I keep wanting to read, like I can't stop, because a lot of times I want to keep going in the one and then it switches, you know what I mean? So like, it's that cycle. But this I'm still feeling really invested in, and I feel like I can lock in more, I guess, on each POV at the time. But with that being said though, I don't really remember as much in the present. I don't think that made any sense, but that's what I meant. So I think I'm gonna start a timer and see how much I can read in like 45 minutes or something. I don't think it's gonna be 70 pages, I can tell you that right now. All right guys, it is oh my god, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I love this. I'm still setting the timer though in case I get really locked in. All right, let's do it. Look at my bookmark. Look how Valentine's-y it is. Even though I'm not supporting Valentine's Day this year. Okay, I read 1 or 2 chapters, I don't remember, but I have a quote to read you guys. I dog-eared it, which I don't normally do, but I wanted to save it. Sorry about this. Okay. The quote's just about New York City and how it feels, and I'm really sad that I've never been. I just lost my page. New York has this energy that takes root inside of you. Even a transplant like me gets to know the different boroughs, like they're living, breathing organisms. There's nowhere else like it. The city becomes a character in your life, a love you can't take out of you. The mysterious human element about this place can make you fall in love and break your heart at the same time. When you hear her sound, when you breathe in her scent, you share it with all the people walking beside you on the street, in the subway, or gazing from a tall building across Central Park. You know at once that you are alive and that life is beautiful, precious, and fleeting. I think that's why people in New York feel so connected to each other. The city harnesses this collective love and admiration. Grace and I were falling in love with her together. What? Okay, my timer just went off. I made it to page 138, but I'm gonna keep reading because we just got to a very intense scene. Oh my gosh, I just love the music references in this book. Pink Floyd was just mentioned. Now I'm obsessed. I love it. There's been a lot of really good quotes and lines in this too. I feel like lately, in the last couple of romance books I've read, I've been really noticing the writing more, which I'm really glad about, because normally I just don't pay attention or notice, but lately I have been. When I get back into writing my book, that's gonna be good to just have been reading some like good writing inspiration books. This book is just so fast paced. I am liking it a lot, so I think I'm like 50% now. Let's do some math and see how many more pages we have to read today. I kind of think I'm gonna switch to Dungeon Crawl. I literally can't. What page did I start on? 92. 148 minus 92. Damn, I read 56 pages. I even took some breaks, I'm not gonna lie. But I also think I stopped the timer for a bit on accident. Okay, so I read 56 pages. That means I have 14. Guys, are we gonna hit one of the goals? Okay, so I have 14 pages left, so I'll probably read a chapter or two of Dungeon Crawler. Carl? Yeah, probably won't update on that because I'm going to read it like right before I fall asleep. So I will see you guys tomorrow probably. Okay, I did not read 56 pages in 45 minutes. I read after the timer went off. So I probably read like 40. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but I just wanted to put that out there. Good morning. So last night we actually hit the page goal. Thank God. I think I hit it by, let me check. I hit it by 1 page, which was perfect because that was the end of the chapter. Like, I didn't just read whatever extra pages. So I read like 71 pages yesterday and my goal was 70. So I'm really happy about that. So we are going to spin again for today. I was gonna go to the gym this morning, but we decided to not because the roads are a little icky. So I do have a little bit of extra time today, so that's gonna be nice because now that I've been going to the gym, I've just been having a hard time like balancing it with everything, so it just takes so long. Okay. Perfect. So we got 60, which I feel like I could have done like the 90 today, but I'm not mad about that, honestly, because I still have a bunch to do today. Okay, 60 pages. Let's do it. Hi guys, it is like 8 p.m. I have not read. Honestly, I was really kind of wanting to, but I have barely slept the last couple of days and it's catching up to me. I'm getting kind of delusional, and I also just found out a very interesting piece of information that's kind of consuming my thoughts. So we'll see. Maybe I'll honestly read Dungeon Crawler Carl. Unfortunately, this might be another flop, but I did plan on hitting it, but I just got more tired than I thought I would. But tomorrow I'll be back. Okay guys, so I just read 14 pages of this. Well, I listened to them, guys. I did some audiobook time for the first time in months. I started off really being invested in this and I don't really know what changed, but I'm just not itching to pick it up at all because honestly I did not read it all the last 2 days, so I'm just continuing the 60 now. But I'm fine with that because this was just honestly about getting me to read more, which is kind of working. But so I read the 14 pages of this and I think we finally just got more into the reason about why they don't see each other for like 15 years or something. Honestly, just that whole thing, it felt kind of random a little bit and rushed and kind of blown out of proportion a little bit, especially with how their relationship was and like how frequently they were together and everything, going to now they're just like not talking or whatever and aren't seeing each other. And considering the fact their living arrangements, it's like not making sense. I accidentally got a glimpse of something that I'm assuming happens, and it looks like we might get a little more of that in this coming chapter, but I also think we're ready to go back to the present day. I kind of want to keep reading this, but I also kind of don't, but I think I'm going to switch over to my Kindle for the night, so I think I'm going to pick up Dungeon Crawler Carl. I need to finish this book though. Like, it's starting to, I don't know, I just feel like I've been reading this forever, because I have. It's been like a week and I have not made much progress. I might hit the 60, so I have like 45 pages to go. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just trying to sleep eventually. As for Dungeon Carl, oh my god, I can't. Dungeon Crawler Carl, I am somehow 17%. Is that right? It says I'm on page 58 out of 352, and it says that's 17%. Okay, maybe that's right, but that feels really wrong. Anyway, this book series is so weird because it's like fast-paced, but it's also not. Not a ton has happened yet, but I'm somehow 17% through, and I don't know how. I'm understanding most of what's going on, but it's harder to picture, especially in this book so far. The setting's kind of different, and also there's just a bunch of different like creatures and species in this that I have no clue how to picture, and every time I look up anything from a book, like a character list or whatever, I get spoiled. So I'm just not doing that, especially because this is such a long series. So I'm just kind of YOLOing it. I mean, I don't really see everything when I read. I don't know how to describe it. So anyways, I'm gonna eat my popcorn. And oh, I actually stopped at such an interesting spot last night. Wait, no, I think I read a chapter last night. Sorry, I read a chapter of this last night, so I think I technically have like 35-ish pages left to go. I don't know. I'm just kind of gonna read, honestly. That's really the main point of this. I'll let editing Caitlin Sorry, babe. Figure the page count out. Okay, guys. So obviously I cut my hair. Let's move on. I don't know how I feel about it, so we're just gonna not talk about it for right now, okay? Last night, I think I got to the 60 page mark. I don't know for sure, and I really don't want to do the math, but I was reading Dungeon Crawler Carl in bed last night, and it got so... Sorry, I'm just taking a clip of the page so editing Caitlin can figure it out. But it got so crazy that I had to keep going. I read more than I thought I would, so I'm definitely excited to continue this. Today, I honestly kind of want to finish this just to get it done with, because I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm sick of it and I just feel like it's getting drug out. So as you saw, I spun only 20 pages today, which I hope I could read more than that, but I do have a lot to get done still today, so we will see. I don't really have much more to say about these, but Dungeon Crawler Carl, I got really super invested in. It's like I really do want to read more of this, but I think I need to be responsible and finish this first, so maybe I'll listen to it for a bit. I'm not sure though, because today's a very big music day. Somber's new song came out last night, Megan's new song, and Joji's new album came out today, so it's a big music day. But also I have a pounding headache, so we'll see what goes on there. Okay, I'm gonna be back. Hi guys, today is Sunday. I spun 10 today, but I'm just trying to finish this book, so that's why I did this challenge. Like, I mean, especially on the lower days, 10 is really attainable with my schedule today, so like feeling accomplished reading over that, and I just wanted to find motivation to read again. I kind of started to lose interest in this in the past timeline, and just some of the things that like happened to postpone their relationship, I guess we'll say, were kind of annoying to me. It's like, you don't want that for the other person. Like, I don't know, it was weird, and I won't spoil, but now we're back in the present, so I'm really interested to learn more about why they separated. So I feel like it could get more emotional, but also it could piss me off, so I'm gonna keep going. I'll come back with thoughts. I'm really interested about this, and there's just so much we have to cover still. I have like 50 pages left. We just got a reveal, but I caught on, and then I was like flipping through this, and I did get this spoiled, but if I didn't, this would be crazy, but there were definitely hints. Yeah, and honestly, finding this out with like 40 pages left is kind of crazy. There's a lot that has to happen now in so many different parts of the book. This is crazy. That's so fucked. See, this is what pisses me off about romance books sometimes. It's like there's so much that y'all need to talk about, and we have 20 pages left, and y'all are just freaking. It's like, no, I have 15 pages left. It's like, guys, I don't care about that. Pisses me off. There's one character in this book, and I literally love them so much. There's been so many good side characters, like in the past, like they're friends and whatever, and now in the present too, we're getting some side characters, and like part of me wishes we had more time with them, but since the book was split into parts, we didn't, you know? I guess it's just making me appreciate the little chapters with them more. And it was cute. It felt just rushed and just very fictional. Yeah, I'm thinking 3 stars, which is kind of unfortunate because I honestly had thought this was gonna be a 5-star based on what other people said, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I did in fact finish this book, and that is going to be the end of this reading vlog because I am starting another one now. So I think this is the only book we actually finished in this, which honestly I kind of hate that, but also we're trying some new things out this year by not putting too much pressure on myself to read 3-4 books in a video. But I ended up going with a 3 stars for this. I just feel like parts of it were rushed and parts of it I just didn't really love, but overall I really enjoyed this story, and this is kind of the type of romance book I really like a second chance dual timeline. This one wasn't too like plot heavy really. It was mostly just like them yearning for each other, but I really liked how this was split up into parts. But yeah, like I said, it was fine. I didn't fully connect with the characters, and I feel like some parts of it could have been explained better, and like I wanted more about certain things, but still a good time. And I'm glad to get a physical TBR book off of my physical TBR, because especially this one I've had for like 3 years, so I'm so excited to move it from my Fable physical TBR to just off of there. Honestly, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching this reading vlog. I know it was definitely kind of shit, but the whole point was to really just get myself back into reading, even if I hit the page goal, if I read more of it, or if I didn't read it, just to have kind of a goal in the back of my mind to force myself to read more. And now I'm definitely feeling a little bit more back in the reading groove. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.